Well, hello. We've been waiting for you. Please sign in. We've got a busy day ahead. If you're new to this school, please use the keyboard to enter your name. If you're already enrolled, select your name by clicking on it. If you don't see your name, use the arrows to scroll up or down the list. When you're finished, click on the Enter button.
I really would rather start a mission than play around. Those robots are depending on us. No time to pat ourselves on the back. Select another question so we can save another robot. Click on the yellow start button to hear this question. Two-thirds of the surface of the Earth we never see. It's covered by water. Drain the oceans and you'd see mountain ranges, canyons, plains, even volcanoes. You can't drain the oceans, but you can become a scuba diver and find out what you're missing. Why was scuba diving invented?
Well, Miss Winkle, everybody knows that high diving boards can be really, really high. At such high altitudes, there's not even enough oxygen for breathing. Scuba gear was invented so that people can breathe while swan diving off high diving boards.
That's exactly right, Polly. And with all that heavy scuba gear on, high divers make quite a splash when they hit the water. That Polly, ooh, if she gets her way, people will be diving off high diving boards wearing flippers, goggles, and air tanks. We can't let that happen. Click on the inventory button to put away the transquizzer.
Oh, Dropley, you're such a drip. You won't spoil my fun. I got Flip, the high diving robot, doing my bidding. If you ever want to see Flip again, you'll have to find these 4 clues first. Water skis, a drinking straw, a camera, and an octopus.
Oh no! Polly's programmed Flip to do backflips for her. We have to find those 4 clues before Flip belly flops. We must succeed or history will do a cosmic somersault. Stand back now while I sense the place out. Bingo! I've sensed a mission clue in the professor's virtual collection. That's in the art gallery. Stand back. Feel like browsing through the virtual collection? Just click on the machine. Or go to the gallery in the back if you feel like creating your own work.
Just make sure you leave everything the way you find it. Not like Polly, always creating a mess.
I definitely sense that Polly has hidden one of the mission clues in the virtual collection. We should investigate.
Good work, Snotley. Now you just have to figure out which of Daddy's great works I hid the mission clue in.
We need a clue.
My mouth's too dry to talk. Would someone pour me some water?
I'll pour Polly some water right over her head. Polly is referring to a painting of a kitchen maid pouring water from a pitcher. It's a scene from everyday life.
Polly hid the mission clue in a painting, so we have to display the right work of art. Can you give us a clue?
You're looking for a scene from everyday life. A kitchen maid is pouring water from a pitcher.
Now choose the correct category, then select one of the professor's works of art to view it on the digital display.
The artist who painted this found beauty in the most ordinary of things, even a simple kitchen maid pouring water from a pitcher. Notice the light spilling in from the window and the water spilling into the bowl. Jan Vermeer was a Dutch painter who found intense beauty in scenes of everyday life. Some artists paint kings and queens. Vermeer painted an ordinary kitchen maid pouring water from a pitcher.
Ding dong, Polly calling. Before I give in that easy, here's another obstacle.
Not a problem. No need to panic. Just take your time and match the sides.
Polly put some of her father's best pieces from ancient Greece into this puzzle. When you put it together, you'll see works of art thousands of years old.
Now grab the clue and we're out of here. Fantastic! This floor's empty. Let's try another one. We need more energy. Put the correct batteries in place. Terrific! Now on to ring number 2. You've lost more power! Oh no! 2 batteries have gone dead. You need to replace them with fresh ones. Wow, that was fast! Now hold on tight! Neato! Now back upstairs to foil Polly. This floor's empty. Let's try another one. Stand back now while I sense the place out. I'm picking up a clue reading in the professor's biosphere. Ah, and there's another clue in the shrinking machine room. This is Professor Sparks' masterpiece. Well, one of them anyway. He calls it the... something or other. We call it the Shrink-O-Matic. It can reduce anything or anyone to the size of a medium-large molecule, with the help of my good friend Egbert.
Oh yes, so if you want to know about any of my wonderful specimens, just pick up this analyzer and click on it. But please, don't hurt the specimens.
Well, that'll come in handy when you go searching for the mission clue, because I miniaturized it and hid it inside one of those specimens.
Which specimen, Polly? Give us a hint.
Okay, Potley, okay. Anything to stop your whining. Egbert makes a special beauty wrap out of this specimen. He covers his entire body in it while he sleeps.
Robot scientists do not sleep, and besides, I'm quite beautiful as is. It's the sea otter that wraps himself in this specimen.
So we have to figure out which specimen Polly is talking about. That's where Egbert will come in handy. Use his analyzer to get information on any of the specimens and to help you determine which is the right one. When you think you know the right specimen, hand the analyzer back to Egbert. You can then move the specimen over to the Shrink-O-Matic. Once it's there, Egbert can shrink me to the size of a molecule. Then I can dive into the specimen and find what we're looking for.
Fern. The small green leaves of ferns spread out from the center of the plant on triangular branches called fronds. 300 million years ago, ferns were the Earth's dominant plant life. As ferns decayed, they created much of the Earth's supply of coal. Cactus. This hardy desert plant can be found in many varieties throughout Southwest America. The cactus is so common in the state of Arizona, they used a cactus flower as their state flower. Dandelion. Some people consider dandelions to be pesky weeds. Others eat dandelion leaves in salads. Dandelions are herbs with bright yellow flowers. The seeds grow hairs that catch the wind. Dandelions depend on the wind to scatter their seeds. Kelp. Kelp is a sea plant that can grow to be 100 feet long. When sea otters go to sleep, they wrap themselves in kelp to stop themselves from floating away. Mold. Mold, like mushrooms, is a fungus. Blue-green mold is often seen growing on bread. From mold, we get one of the world's most important medicines, penicillin. Moss. Moss is a short green plant that grows everywhere. Moss grows on tree trunks, rocks, and moist ground. Moss is super soft and feels like a carpet when you walk on it.
When you think you have the right specimen, click on Egbert again to put the analyzer away. Then you can carry the specimen to the shrinking platform.
Sea pen. The sea pen looks like an old-fashioned feathery quill pen. A sea pen is a type of coral with a soft body. It's very colorful and gives off light if a creature brushes against it. Sunflower. The sunflower is a tall yellow flower that looks like a blazing sun. It can grow as high as 7 feet. Sunflower seeds are delicious to eat. Toadstool. Toadstools look like mushrooms. Scientists used to call toadstools plants. Since toadstools don't make their own food through photosynthesis, they are no longer considered plants. They're a cross between plants and animals. Tulip. Tulips are popular flowers. They grow from underground bulbs in a variety of bright colors. Tulips are easy to spot. They look like little cups. Wheat. Wheat is a type of grass. Wheat is ground up in a mill where it becomes flour. Flour is used to make breads and pasta. Tulip. Tulips are popular flowers. They grow from underground bulbs in a variety of bright colors. Tulips are easy to spot. They look like little cups.
When you think you have the right specimen, click on Egbert again to put the analyzer away. Then you can carry the specimen to the shrinking platform. Do you think that's the right specimen? If so, just click on the microscope on the floor.
Ready, Botley? Hold on tight. It is some ride, I'm told.
Later! If you chose the right specimen, the object Polly hid should be somewhere inside that giant molecular thingamabob up there. You just have to bat me into that stuff until it's revealed. Click on the mouse button to launch me into inner space, then use the mouse to move the magnet. I can't stay small forever though, so try to get through the molecules before I return to my regular size. I won't last more than 10 rounds in here, so you have to work quick. Click on the mouse to launch me. Whoa, I just felt a strange vibration in my body. There's no way I'm gonna last too much longer than 8 rounds. Plus, this place is slick and fast. Click on the mouse to launch me. I'll definitely need an overhaul after this. Ow! Right on the funny bone. Whoa! Now I know how a pinball feels. Ouch, 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 that smarts. Oh, my head. Alright, this is starting to get to me. You only have 3 more chances to get the object. We found it! Just pick up the clue and add it to the inventory. Okay, all sensors indicate that Polly hit a mission clue in the professor's biosphere. See that glass dome? That's Professor Sparks' biosphere. In it, he can grow anything he wants from any part of the world. It's kind of like a vegetable zoo. And to protect the biosphere from outside contamination, the professor has set up a remote control way of working inside it. See over there? Those are explorers the professor designed to fly into the biosphere. And on that monitor is where you can watch the explorer as you maneuver it anywhere you want. Inside, there are 5 different environments to check out. A desert, a rainforest, a mountain range, a grassland, and even an ocean. Each one contains plants and animals you might find in those places.
Oh, Muttley, over here. Daddy doesn't deserve all the credit. I planted some things in the biosphere, too.
Sure, Polly. Whatever you say.
I did. You don't have to believe me, but I just thought you might be interested in knowing that I planted a mission clue in there. You can't get your poor robot friend back without it. Don't expect me to tell you where I hid it, though. That would be too easy.
Polly, the biosphere's huge. You're expecting us to find a needle in the haystack, so to speak.
Relax, Nutley. I know Daddy didn't exactly overload you with smarts. I guess I can even the playing field and give you some hints along the way. And here's your first hint. Get one of those explorers launched. Even you should be able to understand that.
Boy, someday. Well, let's launch one of these babies and see what Polly's got in store for us inside that biosphere. Click on the launch button on the console to send the explorer inside. Okay, now we can navigate the explorer around the biosphere by watching it on this monitor. Click on the monitor for a closer look. This is weird. It seems like the explorer is underground. I guess what we need to do is fly up into the biosphere. That should be right above us. To fly the explorer, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. Press the up arrow to blast the explorer forward, and press the left and right arrows to rotate it. Ooh, we're back under the biosphere. It's creepy down here. Let's get up to the surface. The explorer! It's crashed to pieces! Time to go back to the launch pad and start over. That's okay. This is tough stuff. We can have another go at it if you click on the launch button. Okay. Now we can navigate the explorer around the biosphere by watching it on this monitor. Click on the monitor for a closer look. Beneath the professor's biosphere again. We have to get to the surface and fast. You should like this question. It's so easy. Which plant is smallest? A mango tree, lichen, or a barrel cactus?
Nice guess, but wrong.
Here's a scary question. Which animal dives into a spiral to escape being eaten by bats? A vulture, a praying mantis, or a moth?
Yeah, so you got it right.
question for you, but I forgot it. Try this one instead. Which bright blue flower survives among craggy rocks? The sunflower, the daisy, or the forget-me-not? Which bright blue flower survives among craggy rocks? The sunflower, the daisy, or the forget-me-not?
Yeah, so you got it right.
Stand up straight and listen to this question. Which animal has ears on its belly? A termite, a dolphin, a grasshopper?
No, too bad.
There's a time limit on this question. You have 100 million years starting now. What do you call a rock indented with a footprint from a woolly mammoth? A track? A dinosaur? A fossil?
That was way too easy.
This is a nice, easy question to help break the ice. Guess what a huge mass of slowly moving ice and snow is called? An avalanche, a glacier, or a blizzard?
Haha, too bad.
This one's so easy, I'm not even gonna tease you first, Putley. Which flower blooms in cold weather? A sunflower, a daylily, or a snow buttercup?
Big deal, you got one right.
You can beg me until you're blue in the face, but I still won't open the airlocks unless you answer my question first. Which tree is a pine tree? A prickly pear, an apple tree, or a blue spruce?
Wait till next time.
Hey, nice landing. Click on a key on the console to open the box. Nope, there's nothing here. Luckily, you've got one more key.
Parasite Finder locates a vine that... Found. Short plant that loves moist air. Grows on rocks, soil, and even trees. This is moss. Worm locator on. A worm that grows to enormous sizes inside the digestive tracts of other animals. This is a tapeworm. Laughometer running smoothly. A dog-like mammal whose call is high-pitched, sounds like laughing. This is a hyena. Ontologizer on. A rock forever holds the footprint of a woolly mammoth. This is a fossil.
Hey, not...
Geologistics. Small flat shell organism clinging to some rocks. Lives along the seashore in the splash zone that dries out during low tide. This is a limpet.
Touchdown! You landed safely. Now, if you want to open this box, click on a key on the console. Great, you got the clue. Now click on it and put it in your inventory. Then we can get out of here. Let's move on. There's no mission clue here. Hey, I'll need some silence while I try to sense this area out. I'm getting a strong clue reading in the robot maze. We're back at the maze again. See the box down there? Maybe Polly has put something in there again.
You're so right, Botley. And this time it's not going to be easy. Maybe you and your little friend should just give up now and go play with some of my old baby toys.
Great work! The robot reached its destination, and we have our object. Who's laughing now, Polly? Just put the clue in the inventory, and let's beat a path out of this place. We made it! We got all the clues, we've got enough invention points. Now let's go into the time machine. Click on the time machine door in the back. Okay, we've made it to the mission control again, and the time machine is waiting for our input. To complete the mission, let's head over to the Wheel of Invention, and quick!
Ready for another spin of the wheel? Just click on the on button.
Welcome to a special edition of Pollywood Squares. What's so special about it? Well, in addition to sending you back in time to rescue Flip, the high-diving robot, we're also giving away a new car! Just kidding. Your first clue is a pair of water skis. The skis will help explain what your mission is all about. Water skiing was invented by an avid skier who hated to give it up in summer, just because the snow had melted. What kind of boat pulls a person wearing water skis? Correctamundo! Motorboats have the power to pull water skiers across the surface of the water. Most motorboats run on gasoline. What kind of boats travel on nuclear power? You bet! Nuclear subs are so powerful they can travel all around the world without surfacing. Submarines are sometimes used for undersea exploration. What else is used for deep sea exploration? No, diving helmets are no longer used. Scuba Dooba! You are correct. Scuba stands for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. It's the subject of your mission.
Cool. We get to travel back to the invention of scuba gear. Better pack a bathing suit.
Your second clue is a camera. In a flash, it will show you who invented scuba gear. Getting your picture taken by the first cameras was a slow process. You had to sit motionless for up to 10 minutes with your head in a clamp so your picture wouldn't blur. Cameras work by allowing light to strike the film. Which part of the camera opens to let the light in? No! The lens is the glass that helps focus the image. Nope. The aperture is the small hole that light passes through on its way to the film. Smile! You got that right! When you take a picture, the shutter opens to let in the light. Which part of your body is most like a camera shutter? Aye, aye, matey. Like a camera shutter, your eyelids open when you want to see something and close when you don't. Eyelids also help to protect your eyes. Which explorer wore goggles to protect his eyes? I'm impressed. Jacques Cousteau is an undersea explorer. He needed goggles to protect his eyes from the seawater. Cousteau loved undersea exploration so much, he invented scuba gear to make it easier to do.
Whoa, I hope Jacques Cousteau doesn't flip his lid when he meets up with Polly's robot Flip. But now at least we know who in history we have to find.
Your third clue is an octopus. The octopus will show you when your mission takes place. The blue-ringed octopus puts poison in her own eggs to keep predators from eating them. The blue-ringed octopus is native to Australia. What other animal lives only in Australia? Jump up and shout! That's right! Kangaroos are one of the famous pouched animals that live in Australia. Kangaroos jump because they don't know how to run. Which of the following could help you jump as far as a kangaroo? Fabulous! Trampolines are springboards used for jumping and for doing acrobatics. The trampoline was invented over 5 decades ago. What's the earliest year you could have used a trampoline? Could you be any smarter? Good work! In 1946, the trampoline was celebrating its 10th birthday. 1946 was also a good year for underwater divers. That was the year Jacques Cousteau invented the scuba.
All right, we're doing great. All we need now is where scuba was invented. And that's where we'll find Flip.
Your fourth clue is a drinking straw. The drinking straw will show you where scuba gear was invented. If you hold a glass to take a drink, your hand warms it up. The drinking straw lets you drink without picking up the glass. And that keeps your drink nice and cold. A drinking straw is most similar to which of the following? Excellent! You take in liquids through a straw, and you take in air through a snorkel. Snorkels are tubes that you breathe through when you swim on the surface of the water. The first snorkels were hoses that supplied air to German submarines. What were German submarines called? You got that right! The U of U-boats stands for underwater. The Germans used U-boats 50 years ago during World War II. Which country is closest to Germany on the map? Yeah, oui! Germany and France are both countries on the continent of Europe. It was in beautiful France that Jacques Cousteau invented the scuba gear.
Well, that's it. We know that Jacques Cousteau invented scuba in 1946 in France. Put on your flippers. We've got a long way to swim to find Flip the robot. This. Click on me to get us started. Click on me to get us started. Bon voyage! We're off to France to watch Jacques Cousteau invent scuba gear. Don't forget your suntan lotion. Has Polly gone off the deep end? She's programmed Flip to trick Jacques Cousteau into jumping off a high diving board. Oh my, quel dommage! As if we needed proof that scuba gear isn't tested for 10 meters above sea level. Hit the recall button and let's see if we can reverse the situation. Oh, much better. Au revoir, Jacques! Now back to the future. Whoa, that was some landing! Press the back button on the utility belt to leave the time machine. We need to put this robot to rest. Polly's not taking her time, so we shouldn't take ours. Let's get out of here. It does my CPU chip good to know that I've helped bring these guys back where they belong.
Oh, Dotley, you do have a hero complex, don't you? Always wanting to save the world. Just to make you happy, the next mission will be even harder.
Let's take a look at that transquizzer and select another mission. Click on the inventory. There's plenty of cool things to do on this floor, but unless we're on a mission, it all seems pretty pointless to me. Click on the inventory to start a mission.